1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Imagine you're working on a challenging project. Despite your efforts, things go wrong, and to make matters worse, your team leader points out all your errors and criticizes you in front of everyone. Doesn't feel great, does it? Now imagine the same situation, but this time your team leader takes you aside and provides useful advice instead of criticizing. Much more helpful, isn't it? Welcome to this video series where I dive into the timeless wisdom of Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Each video of this series explores one of the 30 principles from the book that helps millions of people get better at talking and working with others. Today I'm looking at the first one. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Make sure you watch till the end, where I will provide you with clear steps that you can take today to start applying this principle and positively impact your life and the lives of those around you. First, let's define what the author means by don't criticize, condemn, or complain. This principle is all about not saying negative things that can harm relationships and demotivate people. Instead of pointing out faults, it suggests we should try to understand and offer useful suggestions. Why is this important? Carnegie thought criticizing doesn't work because it makes people defensive and pushes them to justify themselves. People naturally want praise and support, not criticism. So when we criticize, we're going against a basic human instinct. Consider the story of Charles Schwab, one of the first managers to earn a salary over $1 million a year back in the early 1900s. Schwab was known for his ability to inspire people to outperform their best, not by criticizing, but by giving praise for even the smallest improvements. If one of his teams wasn't working as fast or as well as they could, he didn't just yell at them or tell them they were doing a terrible job. Instead, he would find something they were doing right and praise them for it. He might say something like, "I've noticed how hard you've been working, and I'm sure you can do even better." By doing this, he inspired his employees to do their best work and be more loyal to the company. And it worked. His company was very successful because his workers felt respected and motivated. Now, on a more personal perspective, think about a time when someone pointed out a mistake you made. How did it make you feel? Defensive, perhaps? Now, remember a time when someone recognized your effort or progress that probably motivated you to do even better. These scenarios play out daily in schools, workplaces, and homes, illustrating the power of positive reinforcement over criticism. To apply this principle in your life, start by pausing and thinking before you react to someone's mistake or behavior. Instead of pointing out what's wrong, try to understand the situation and look for something positive to comment on. If you need to address an issue, focus on the situation, not the person, and offer constructive feedback. Remember, it's not about avoiding difficult conversations, but about approaching them with empathy and encouragement. Practice praising more than criticizing, and watch how it changes your interactions and relationships. Can you recall a situation where avoiding criticism led to a better outcome? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's discuss how we can all become better at this together. In the next video, I'll explore Principle 2 that is tightly related to Principle 1. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with friends or colleagues who might also benefit. Remember, every day is an opportunity to grow, so let's make the most of it together. Use a female clear American voice for Speaker 1. Today, let's dive into an inspiring story about Charles Schwab. You see, Schwab was one of the most successful steel manufacturers of his time, and he had a unique approach to leadership. Instead of criticizing his employees for their mistakes, he would praise them for their strengths. This, in turn, motivated them to improve and achieve greater heights. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of positive reinforcement. Oh, and by the way, for this segment, we recommend using the YouTube audio library for background music. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about how these principles can impact our own lives. You know, it's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what's wrong, but embracing a more positive outlook can make a world of difference. Imagine, just for a moment, how your relationships might improve if you started recognizing and appreciating the good in others. It's all about changing our mindset, and well, it starts with small, consistent efforts every day. So, how do we actually apply this principle in our daily lives? Well, it's simpler than you might think. Start by making a conscious effort to notice the good things people do. It could be as small as acknowledging a colleague's hard work or as big as celebrating a friend's achievement. The key is to be genuine and specific in your praise. Over time, you'll see how this small change can lead to more positive and productive interactions. As we wrap up, remember that the power of positive reinforcement can't be overstated. By focusing on the strengths of those around us, we not only uplift them, but also create a more harmonious environment. And hey, don't forget to practice this principle consistently. In our next video, we'll explore another one of Dale Carnegie's timeless principles. So stay tuned and keep striving to bring out the best in yourself and others.